30 grand you would get back if Tiger Woods wins the PGA championship.
Welcome back to I'd Have a Beer. The I'd Have a Beer podcast is presented by Iron Soul. New episodes out every week. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Mike, tell them what to do.
Slam those buttons. You want to slam those buttons.
Follow the pod on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. Mike, tell the people what's coming up.
We got the PGA championship where we pick our winners live. We got the WNBA starts tonight. Caitlin Clark, she's making her debut in the WNBA. Does she make a splash?
Ooh.
We're about to see. I'm talking to Manny Mozz about the 9 for 9 challenge at the MLB games. He's never heard of it. We're going to try it and see how far we can go. Manny Mozz is addicted. I don't know what he's addicted to, but he says someone else might be as well. We want to hear. We're going to let you know who's addicted, if you're addicted to the same thing. But before we get into any of this, or all of this, and all the things that we're going to get into tonight, I'd have a beer.
I'd have a beer, as always. PGA Championship, the second major of the year, starts Thursday. Here we go. Tiger Woods. It's hard for me to give up on this guy. I know all the analytics and everything just points to this guy. There's just no way that this guy can do it. Can he even finish? So let's start this off by, what are the odds for Tiger Woods to even make the cut at the PGA Championship in Valhalla?
Listen, you go to the sports book, normal bets, they're going to give you winners, tournament lines, top finishers. There's a whole section called Tiger Specials just for Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods is a 125 to 1 long shot. All right. I mean, come on now. Wait a minute.
I don't even want to tell you the odds on the book here because you're going to get pumped up.
For what? You found it?
I have them for the winning.
Oh, for the winning, it's probably fucking plus 25,000.
That'd be nice, huh? That'd be nice if it was plus 25,000.
Yeah, it's higher.
Manny Mozz, if you gave me $100 on Tiger Woods to win the PGA championship today, you put this $100 on Tiger Woods on Sunday when it's over and he holds up the jacket, 30 grand you would get back if Tiger Woods wins the PGA championship. 30
I think I have to give you $100. I have to give you.
It is 30,000 to 1 for him to win. I think a lot of people jumped off the ship from him from the last big tournament because they lost steam on him. But it seems like you never will.
Yeah, Tiger Woods. I gotta roll with the guy. I mean,
you gotta roll with it.
Yeah, I just get sucked in every time on Instagram watching him play and like get ready for the events. I'm like, you know what it is too. He probably plays. I don't know if he plays a full 18 on the practice rounds. It might only be like 9 holes. But yeah. If he has like 3 good shots on the practice round on 9 holes, they'll post those clips. They obviously won't post the clips of him shanking it or missed putts, 3 putts,
triple bogeys.
They'll post the clips of him just dialed in, and I'm like, man, how can I not? Mikey Bugatti, if you were a little bit more involved in golf, I feel like that you would be all over this.
I don't see. The thing is, and my problem with this type of sport to bet on, it's one guy. Okay. True. It is one guy.
Correct.
And he must perform perfectly for an entire 3 days.
4 days.
Other guys.
4 days.
4 days for against other guys who are doing the same exact thing. That's why these odds are so insane. This guy needs to stay consistent for 108 hours.
I want this guy to do it so bad. Obviously for other reasons too, just the sheer fact, I just want to see him win again. But he's got so much going against him. Like because you have to walk. You got to walk 18 holes. You can't fucking take a cart. Even though I think a vast majority of people would sign off on, Tiger Woods will play for another 10 years, but he just needs a golf cart. I'm sure people probably give him an exemption on that, whatever. But my man, my man probably doesn't walk for like a month after he plays competitive golf, which he is now. This is only his second tournament of competitive golf that he's going to go out and try and play in 2024. So it's a tall order. That's why it's 30-1.
That's why it's 30. No. 30-1 that's not the odds.
It's
okay. It's not 30
it's
to 1
30
would be
plus 35,000 or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Plus
it's plus
30.
30,000 to 1. Okay. It's 30,000 to 1.
All right. Even better for me. Even better for me.
More money in your pocket.
Even
More
better
money
for me.
in your pocket. It looks nice on the screen here where it's telling me your total payout's 30 grand.
We love that.
I love that. That's
absolutely
nice.
love that. And you know what? It gets me fired up too because he in the media, during like after his practice rounds, he's got to address the media and ask questions. Somebody asked him like, so, what are your chances of winning? And this is a quote, Tiger Woods. I still feel that I can win golf tournaments. I just need to do it for all 4 days. That fires me up. I'm like, this guy, come on. He's been here. He can do it.
He's been here and he's done it.
I'm gonna Venmo you $100. I'm gonna Venmo you $100. You want Zelle, Venmo, Cash App? What do you want?
However you send it over, just make the note say Tiger.
Just so 2024 PGA champion.
So the bank knows exactly what that money's going.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, sure. Yeah, Tiger Woods, PGA.
I see you on that point of he's done it here and he can do it again.
Yeah.
And that's why my winner is similar in the value there, but a different golfer with much better odds who has done it before. And when he does do it, he wins it back to back.
Can I take a guess?
You could take a guess.
Brooks Koepka.
Absolutely. Brooks Koepka.
I'm so good at this.
He's back to back. Okay. I just saw him speaking about it. And he says, I won the other championship back to back. I think I could do it again. And this is how I do it. And this year he could do it again. Why not? He's tried and true. He's up there in the top 15 golfers.
Sure.
All right. And I put my $100 down. And no, I don't leave with 30 grand, but I do leave a winner. And I leave with 1,700.
Cool story. I actually was at the PGA Championship last year in Oak Hill in Rochester, New York, where Brooks Koepka lifted the trophy. So yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've seen it live how it's done.
That's not a bad bet either. Right? Like you said, back to back. He's a lot younger than Tiger Woods. He has had a lot less injuries than Tiger Woods. I think the only thing, like in the golfing world, that people would say like if they would bet against Brooks Koepka right now is he's on the Live Tour, right?
Yeah.
So they're not playing as much as the guys on the PGA Tour are. That's maybe some of the appeal to why some of these guys went to the Live Tour. Also including the insane amount of monies that that these guys got. But they're like PGA Championship, PGA Tour events, it's 4 days. Live events, it's 3. So is he as sharp as some of these guys that are playing on the PGA Tour? I don't know. He did win it last year and he was on Live last year. So it's definitely possible. Brooks Koepka going for the 3-peat.
That's what I got there. I think he brings a 3-peat. And then I think he joins some elite company with only 4 other golfers to go back to back there, which is one of yours.
He's got to be on that list. Gotta be.
He absolutely is on that list, and Brooks Koepka could have joined that company with him, and I will join him with the amount of monies that I've won.
I hear you. Out of curiosity, because there's also a young man that's been on quite a run, and his name is Scotty Scheffler.
Haven't heard of him.
What is Scotty Scheffler's odds to lift the trophy on Sunday for the PGA champion?
Scotty Scheffler.
Mm-hmm.
He
got it.
Plus 400 to win. So he is the favorite with plus 400. That's not even the minus odds, right? So he got plus 400 there, top of the list. And coming right underneath him, of course, a man who's done it many times there, Rory McIlroy. He won it last time in Valhalla.
And he just came off a win. I'm sure you know this because I know you're keeping up every day. He just won last weekend. So he's
feeling good.
Maybe some momentum. You know what I'm saying?
He's familiar with this course. He did it last year. He comes in. He's got the chip on his shoulder. He just won. What's another weekend of golf for me? So he's got pretty good odds himself in second place. But Something about Rory, I just don't like his fucking face. I don't like him. He looks
Well,
like a little boy who wears a men's suit. That's what I think.
I'm sure you haven't kept up with all of it, but like when the whole split happened with like Live guys and the PGA
Yeah.
guys, you know, he
Yeah,
stuck around, and you know, and he was kind of the voice for the PGA Tour for a while. Kind of got backstabbed a little bit, so there was a lot of like love hate from Rory, particularly from guys on the Live Tour, you know, because he was, you know, he's going to stay on the PGA. So I don't know. I kind of want to see this guy keep winning just because, you know, he took a lot of shit last year. We'll see. I mean,
Have you heard of that guy that's got the $1 million parlay, but he's got 3 picks on that parlay? And of those
No.
3 picks, he already cashed in 2 of them. 2 cashed
No way.
in. He put this in early last year. Here are the 3 legs he put on this. The Texas Rangers to win the 2023 World Series.
Check.
The Kansas City Chiefs to win the 2023 Super Bowl. Check.
Whoa.
And he now has the 3rd and final leg, the OKC Thunder to win the NBA Finals, which on his $100 original bet would have netted him $1.7 million. Last night they play.
Oh no.
They're playing the Mavericks right now. They're in a series. They were down 2-1 in the series, and his cash out option was like 17,000 because it was looking bleak. The game ends. OKC wins. They stole the game. They should not have won. It goes up 2-2. He has the option right now to cash out for $80,000.
Oof.
Do you take that bet, or you go to the next game? Say you lose. They lose this game. They're down 3-2. That cash out's not going to look good for you.
Yeah.
So now you're sweating a game 5 and 6. This is not the NBA Finals yet. They're not even there.
I take the 80 because the initial bet was $100, right?
$100.
Yeah, I think you know, any financial fucking trader, anything, you made good on that $100. I think you made good on that $100.
You made real good.
You made good. I think you take your winnings, you take your blessings, and you run off into the night, and you never do that again.
No. He made a 800x, and you're right, Manny. He should have, and he did. He cashed out for $80K.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you, buddy.
Today. Yes.
Good for
you.
Good
for him. But I gotta be honest with you.
Oh no.
If it was me now, and I've cashed out that $80K, I'd have to put money the other way against for the Mavericks to win to make me feel better about them losing. Because
I thought you were gonna tell me you take the $80K and then you just dump all of it on OKC to win the NBA,
and then make the payout even higher. No, if the Thunder go on to win more games, this guy's going to be sick to his stomach.
Yeah, but you know what? He could very well be, but then he also could be sick to his stomach the other way. Like, I had a chance to 80x my money.
80K in your bank right now.
Maybe not change your life,
lives.
but definitely, relax on some things. You know, I think you're taking the 80K. If you were in that position and you didn't do it, I would be sweating for you watching the next game.
Every game would be...
And the next game. And the next game. I would be sweating for you. I would be making you an offer like, dude, please, for the love of God, cash out. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take that. See, I can't. That's why, I'm Manny Maserati for, weekends at a time.
Right,
I can't.
One moment.
Yeah, I can't do the Bugatti bets, like multiple bets every week. It would stress me out, especially when we're talking about money like that.
Yeah, it's tough. And I've tried that before. I think it was in, I don't know, January or last January. I was like, let me just
to go talk somebody.
I went
help.
I went to put like $50, and I guessed all the winners of all the championships. And I think I got like one right. I think I put the Rangers down, Texas Rangers, but I've already lost. I already lost the other 3 before I got to them.
I get it.
It's like, even if I get halfway through, am I really waiting 6 months to see if an NBA finishes, or
No.
am I staring at this ticket in my thing that's like cash out for 45 grand? I'm like, 45 grand would be sick right now. What am I
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, it would be, but that's yeah. That's why it's an addiction, Mike.
Yeah. Yep.
You want to
Yep.
talk about it? I know I got an addiction I want to talk about tonight, but is there anything? We're good on the home front over there? Everything good?
Yeah, I think we're good. I don't really put in that much.
Okay, good.
Let me see my last winner. Oh,
Yeah.
today. No, I didn't put in anything
Yeah,
today.
today I bet on cricket wrestling.
Yeah. I just won 40 grand on Der Flugensnagen out in Germany.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a translate app on my phone so I can make sure
Yeah.
I'm putting in the bet right.
I call my bookie over there. He puts it in. I just won 40,000 rupees. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I own a small cottage in Estonia now.
Yeah, you got to have residency over there. So I have somebody mail something there once every month just to claim something.
Mikey Bugatti and is my name over there. They all know me. You don't know I'm famous in Estonia.
Big shot out there. Big shot out there.
It's her first time in the red, white, and blue of the Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark walks in and plays tonight against the Connecticut Sun. Let me give you her lines, and you tell me, are you betting? Are we riding with Caitlin Clark? Or are you fading Caitlin Clark? They got lines. These are 2 lines for Caitlin Clark tonight. Over 21.5 points and over 3.5 threes. What are you taking? And I will give you a live update because we're halfway through the game right now. How you'd be doing?
I have not looked at the score. This is all live right now. I'm going overs.
But for both, right?
Both overs across the board. Overs. Yeah.
21.5 points feels like she can do that in her sleep.
Yeah.
And 4 threes, yes, absolutely. That's
I
what
know
I would go.
In normal circumstances, when we're talking about like a kid from UConn that just won the national championship, he goes into the NBA, not the WNBA.
Yeah.
He goes into the NBA, and we're talking about the same thing. Unfortunately, people might not like this, but I do think the talent is a little bit stronger in the NBA. I think Caitlin Clark comes in here and just literally picks up where she left off in Iowa. Yeah, I think I think she's going to be the best player in the WNBA relatively quickly, and I think this over gets destroyed. Am I close? I hope I'm close.
I'm looking at right now.
She's got 3 points
at halftime. She's got 7 points.
Fuck.
Okay, it was 4 points as you started that rant, and 7 right now, which means she only has 1 3-pointer. She needs 3 more to go.
That's not a problem.
And she needs 15 more points to get to that 22-point line. Possible.
What are we looking at on time here in the game?
The game is at halftime in 15 seconds.
Oh, I think we can do this. I think this is manageable. So she's got to hit 2 more threes.
3.
And what was the points? 21?
She needs 3 more threes, and she needs 15 more points.
She's a second half player anyway. We know this.
Yeah.
We know this.
You all know that.
She's a little nervous. First game, a little nervous,
Right.
She hasn't played in a competitive environment in, a little bit.
Right.
Since March.
Everyone's been just so below her.
Yeah. Overs. Take them. I'm going to look so stupid if she finishes the game with 10 points, 1 3.
Might happen. It could be first game, jitters, figures it out. And she's like, okay, I just got to switch in things. Next game, drops 45 piece. Little 40 burger on those bitches.
All right. Well, Caitlin Clark. It's going to be the Caitlin Clark show here. This is the start of the season. How many games do they play? Don't worry about that question. I got a better one for you.
Yeah.
WNBA, GG's for you. We got to shed some light on some good things that they did. Finally, chartering the team first class. Finally.
Oh, yes.
All the WNBA teams got like a grant of $20 million. So they are being chartered first class to all of the away games for the first time in their careers in the WNBA. So is this the Caitlin Clark effect already?
It is.
It's got to be, right?
Gotta be. Who else would they do that for?
She's
They
the
didn't.
only WNBA player I know about. So
It's that one and the one who went to jail in Germany.
oh yeah,
What's her
yeah.
name?
Leah Thomas. No, that's the swimmer guy.
Yep. Wrong. That's not
Nope.
it.
It's
Shit. We can do this.
what's her name?
Brittany Griner.
That's it.
Brittany
Leah
Griner.
Thomas.
And you know what team she plays for? The Phoenix Mercury,
Soviets.
because her face is the Soviets. She's an implanted spy that's brought over here.
Yeah, she works for the KGB.
Yeah.
Yep.
And her whatchamacallit word, her activation word is 3-pointer. And as soon as that
Activation
happens,
word.
that's it.
Mhm. She's AI, actually. She's actually
Yeah.
still in Russia. This is just an AI version of her that they actually sent out. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Mhm.
Well, good luck to her as well.
Yeah. Good luck to
And
the WNBA
good
players.
luck to Chicago Sky, everybody. Good luck
Love
to Chicago Sky. Listen, Chicago Sky, worst name in history, worst logo in
It's just
history,
bad.
but they're going to have a phenomenal year because we
Hell
lit
of
a
a season.
fire under the fans' ass, under Chicago's ass, and
They
under
got so mad. They got so mad. We
So
were
mad.
just giving them other ways to look at their logo, better, updated,
Yeah.
and that's what they want. So that's what they get. You like that? Okay. All right.
I learned a few things from this whole thing with Chicago Sky. Very passionate fans that I didn't know
Yeah.
existed for Chicago Sky.
No.
And just Chicago in general.
Yeah.
I think it's a great sports town because people were just coming out of the woodwork to defend the name Chicago
How
Sky.
dare you
Yeah.
even bring this up in conversation? Like everyone knows not to speak about the Chicago Sky.
Yeah. How dare you take 30 minutes out of your day and edit a 30-second video bashing Chicago Sky that we did and posted. But we learned. So I think Chicago Sky goes on a tear this year because of that. We're going to take credit right now for that.
Let's
We're going
see
to take
if
credit
they're
on
playing
that.
right now.
Can we come
play
in
tomorrow.
as like silent partners in Chicago Sky?
Investors?
Do we secretly just try to own part of Chicago Sky now?
All you have to do to invest, it says right here, all you have to do and invest is just buy one jersey. Okay, we can do that. And a hot dog at 2 games, and you become a part 25% owner.
We can make that happen. We can make that happen. Let's do that. You know what? Next week's podcast is going to be presented by Chicago Sky.
We're all in their jerseys, all decked out in light blue and yellow.
Yeah. I mean, let me tell you something right now. I bet you I can go to Amazon and find a Chicago Sky jersey for a good price. Let's check it out.
I think you can too. Maybe not Angel Reese, but probably another player.
Oh, yeah.
Angel Reese is going there, and she's definitely...
Let's go Chicago Sky.
I did just look up tickets to the games over here. $50. But when Caitlin Clark comes into town, courtside, $15,000. Couldn't believe it.
It's the Caitlin Clark effect. It's going to be. It's already a thing. It's happening.
Yeah.
I don't see any jerseys. I see a lot of. I see a sweatshirt. I see a T-shirt. $25. Might be copping that. All right.
Trying to get an authentic game used.
Let me type in jersey. Let's go with that. We need a young Jamie over here to just do this Googling for us.
Yeah, we do.
Nick out there, Nick. I told you.
You need a job?
It pays in hot dogs. It's a really good job. Beers and hot dogs. It's like you're at a ball game. I don't think at this point they want us to be good. So we just got to keep being bad to them.
And then that's it. That's what
they were like, you can't. We need
now
you.
You got to double down on it.
Yeah.
You got to double down on it.
Yeah, I'm going to double down so much. What are the odds for them to win the championship?
That's okay. That's a great question.
What are the odds for Chicago Sky to win the championship? I'm going to double down here.
All right, hold on. Chicago Sky's plus 8,000 to win the whole championship. And they're in the bottom 4 of the teams here. The best team to win is Las Vegas Aces. It's not even Indiana Fever. The Aces they're just so good.
Sure.
They're really good.
Aces is usually a good thing.
Plus 8,000, man. You give me $100 right now on the Chicago Sky, which I know you're gonna.
Yeah.
They will net you $8,000.
All right. So
which
I
you
will.
could then afford
Yeah.
50% of the team
Oh.
if you were to win.
Oh.
So
Oh yeah.
where they win the championship, you become full owner, full majority owner. It sounds like Chicago Sky's team might change next year to a different name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So are we asking Chicago Sky to tank then? Because they might not want that.
We need them to win so you win so we could
Right.
win the team rights.
Right.
Yeah.
I know what we need, but I don't know
Yeah.
if they want this to happen. So there may be some tanking involved, Chicago Sky.
Could
so
happen.
I don't know.
If Chicago Sky starts to lose, it's because they heard this podcast
Oh,
and they
yeah.
don't want us to own their team. Manny Mozz, you've never
Yeah.
heard of the 9 for 9 challenge, have you?
I have not. 9 for 9
Okay.
challenge. No.
9 for 9 challenge. This is it. You could do it. I've seen you do something similar, just not in the time frame that you have. Here. This is what it is. 9 beers.
Here we go.
9 hot dogs. 9 innings. You sit your ass down at a baseball game. Every inning you have a beer and you have a hot dog. You have a beer and you have a hot dog. Now, this challenge came out years before last year, to which there was no pitch clock on the timer.
Oh shit.
So there's no 30 seconds every time the ball goes by. So you had a ton of time. Sometimes innings took 5, 20, 30 minutes. Then total great amount of time to get a beer and a hot dog. Now, sometimes innings can just take 18 pitches. 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, 3 down.
It could take 3 pitches, Mike.
That's 1 out.
No. You swing at the first pitch, you ground out, that's an out. Next batter.
I see.
Swing
Sure,
at the first pitch,
could.
you ground.
It
you
could.
pop up, that's an out. 2 outs.
It could.
I've
it could
seen
be
happen.
6 pitches in an inning, and you got to get that beer and hot dog down. So the challenge that I have for us is in the next few weeks, we get ourselves to a baseball game. It doesn't have to be major league. It could be minor league. Just a baseball game that does 9 innings.
Yeah.
You got to get yourself 9 hot dogs, 9 beers, and I want to see how far you can make it before you tap out.
Is it crazy for me to think right now that I think I'll have more of an issue with the hot dogs than the beers?
It is crazy for you to think that. I don't think you're getting to 9 beers, and I think I could get. Hot dogs sounds like a lot, right? That's 9 hot dogs. Is a lot of hot dogs.
I've never had more than 5 hot dogs in my life in one sitting.
You have to channel your inner
I've
Joey
had more
Chestnut.
than 9 beers in a sitting.
Yeah, I've had plenty of beers in a sitting.
I've had like
For
19.
hot dogs, I probably have had like at a barbecue where I'm super hungry, 4.
Yeah.
And that's throughout the whole day.
That's why I think I'll have a problem with the hot dogs.
Yeah. So your inner intestines.
I'm going to be fucking like Joey Chestnut, like dipping these dogs in like water, trying to like dilute the bun. And it's going to be the Nathan's hot dog eating competition here for just 9 innings.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough for you. Well, I'm going to try and make it happen here at the Arizona Diamondback Stadium. They have some 6 seats. They have some 6 seats.
Perfect.
If you sit in sections 221 to 223, these tickets, not only are they pretty cheap, it's like $80. It's all you can eat hot dogs, all you can eat popcorn, all you can eat chips, all you can have soda, not including beer. But
you just bring up another great point. That's another issue in itself. 9 beers at a baseball game, that's like $1,000. Okay, right there. And then
I said you didn't have to go major league. You don't have to go major league.
Well, even if I go to the local team, the Renegades over here, I think I'm going to get nickel and dime too. And I'm just imagining myself sitting in this little stadium and people just watching me guzzle just glizzies and trying to kill beers in between
the
innings.
Camera's not even on the game anymore. It just pans over to the Manny cam, and you're just sitting there. And like he's on number 4, and everyone's like number 4.
What is this idiot doing on a Tuesday night at a minor league game, having 9 beers and 9 hot dogs?
You didn't hear about the challenge? Playing like ACD.
You didn't hear about the challenge? Come on, it's a worldwide challenge. It's it's going to a good cause. It's a fundraiser. It's going to
They're
Chicago
all
Sky.
donating to you live time on screen. It's going to a good cause to Chicago
Chicago
Sky.
Sky.
They need to be funded. They're not funded. It's an underfunded inner skitty team.
Look how shitty their name and logo is. They need money. Bad.
They need help. And here I am doing everything I know how.
Yes.
The hot dog beer.
Hurting my body at the Renegades game.
Yeah.
For the Chicago Sky basketball team. Yeah.
For them. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Please get this viral. Please.
Great. Oh, here we go again.
How many innings do you think you can make it? How many?
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm having more nightmares about the hot dogs in this situation than the beers, because it doesn't have to be like, you could get like a draft beer in a cup, right? It doesn't have to be a tall boy can.
No, yeah, just a beer.
Yeah. So I think I could kill, because I have like 2 beers in 1 inning, 3 beers in 1 inning.
Incorrect.
I have to have 1 and then 1.
It's 1 beer, 1 hot dog, 1 inning for 9 innings.
Because I'm like, I could just kill 5 beers off the rip. Hang out for a little bit.
Wait. Yeah, obviously, of course. Go shit, go throw up, and then come back.
That's another thing. I got to find the restrooms like real quick, in case shit hits the fan. And where am I trying to sit? Like, I think far away is probably good for this.
You want to be away from other civilization. Yeah, you're in the bleachers where, like, if a foul ball somehow goes over the roof,
I'm just shoveling glizzies in my mouth.
The camera comes down and you got like a hot dog and a beer in your hand.
They look around and it's just 9 empty friggin' cans just around me, and just a bunch of empty alone. Like
your shirt's open and you're just laying there like. Yeah.
It's like, support the troops. It's for a good cause. Support the troops. I promise. Not just here by myself drinking 9 beers and eating 9 hot dogs.
Yeah,
I
you
promise.
also have to go alone. You can't bring anyone to make you look at.
No, because I'm going straight to jail if that happens. No.
What do you mean I can't buy 9 beers at once?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
There's America in it.
Dude, and you know what? And I just thought about another thing. You have to buy the beers in advance, because after the 7th inning, they won't serve you any more alcohol.
Right. So at the 7th inning, you have to have 2 friends go buy probably 2 beers for you, and then you buy 2 beers. Yeah.
Okay. So we're ironing out all the details.
So the way you have to do it is you and a buddy or 2 other buddies in the first inning.
Yeah.
In the first inning, you go buy 2 beers each, and now you have 6 beers. So you're ready.
Okay.
And then there's no limit on hot dogs, because they want you to get as fat as fuck in America. You can buy 50 hot dogs. They don't give a fuck. You go and buy your six hot dogs, and now you're ready for 6 innings. And then by maybe the 5th or 6th, you do a little stretch. Go on your way with your hot dog and beer in hand. You go buy your friend buys another 2 beers. Now you got your remaining 3 beers and 3 hot dogs.
Oh, yeah. Easy peasy. No problem.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
I'm going to look online. Like, is there a video of people doing this?
Absolutely. There's tons of videos of people doing it.
And it's just 9 and 9 or 9. What is it?
The 9 challenge. The 9 for 9 challenge. The 9 MLB.
For 9. All right. Well, for Chicago Sky, I'll give it a shot.
I also will do the same in the next 2 weeks. I can make it across the street over there and get in that stadium. And
all right.
Value dogs are only $1.25, so I don't worry about the price of dogs.
Yeah. Well, we're going to need you to like the video so that maybe we can monetize this and make a little bit of this money back. I'm going to be spending on 9 beers and 9 dogs in New York at a ballpark. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. For Chicago Sky, all benefits and proceeds go to Chicago Sky.
What are you addicted to? Something you want to talk about something here?
There's something I got to air out. This is a safe space. Well, I wanted to ask you first if this was a safe space before I air out my my dirty laundry.
Your laundry.
Here.
Everything's welcomed here.
All right. Are you ready? You ready to hear this?
I'm ready. I can't. I'm on the edge of my seat.
All right. I think it goes a little something like this. My name's Manny.
Yeah.
And I'm addicted. I am an addict.
Hi, Manny.
I think that's in the hi, Manny. Hi, yeah.
Hey, Manny.
Yeah. My name's Manny, and I am addicted to trains.
Go on.
Particularly train videos.
What does that even mean?
Yeah. There's a group of us out there that we meet Thursday nights. This is a real cause.
What is
And
it called to be addicted to trains?
I don't know. Locomotive syndrome. I don't know, but it's killing my feed on Instagram and YouTube Shorts is just trains just driving by, like hitting the horn and driving by.
I gotta be honest. I did just recently see a video of a train going by, and this woman is losing her goddamn mind. Like screaming where it breaks the sound barrier of the speaker of the phone, and you can't hear anything.
I don't know if I've seen that one, but I've seen hours of, and I know there's people out there that just are just endlessly scrolling
What
on
about trains that gets you going? Do they crush into cars? Because maybe I can get it.
I think it's a lot of things. I think number one for me, I think it's just so fascinating that these trains can pull like mile long trailers. Like the load is like a mile long with the amount of trailers that they have hooked. It just goes for like a mile, and these trains are just going. I think it's that, and I just think how loud they are. The train, the horn. I think how they also are very like dangerous too. Like there's a dangerous factor about it because
they're definitely dangerous if you step in front of one of those.
There's no like, it's not like a car. It doesn't just stop. Like when it needs to stop.
You'll just turn into a pink mist.
Yeah, and you can get on a whole rabbit hole of just train collisions.
I think you have. I think you have been on rabbit hole.
That was, what's today? Tuesday? So Monday night was train collisions. But then Tuesday morning was just a bunch of just diesel freight trains and locomotives just driving by. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. But they're just like so fascinating to me that I'm like addicted. And I just like, I want to be like, there's people on YouTube. I know because these are the videos I'm watching. They're posting them. And honestly, thank you, because it's provided me entertainment for quite some time now. But they just go and they'll like set up cameras. Like they know where a train will be, the time. They'll set up like by the tracks, and they'll just set up and they'll wait for the train to come. And they'll wave sometimes, and the train will like, fucking toot the horn at them, whatever. And then the camera will just stand still and just watch all of these trailers just drive on by, and I'm like, that's sick. I wonder where they're going. Like, where are they going? Like, what's on the train?
What are the questions you're asking yourself? Are you gonna? I have a couple questions now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you gonna start buying like little train sets? And
I don't think I'm gonna get into model trains, but I'll be honest with you, I'm itching to go see some live.
Yeah, I think you could probably make that happen. You ever been on a train before? Like
yeah,
the MTA?
yeah.
Pretty close.
I also think that has something to do with it too. Be like, they're so like, I've been on Metro North. That's usually how I get into the city when I'm going into,
Are you getting like amped up?
I'm like, I'm ready to ask the conductor like a million questions next time I'm on a train.
Can I come in? Can I watch like how the cookies are made up here? And, and they give you the little fucking.
Can I blow the horn? Can I pull the?
Wings?
Can I blow the horn? Can I do the? Can I do the horn? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Polar Express movie just blows your tits off. That movie's top tier.
And it's not even just like the Metro North train. I think it's more freight trains.
Yeah, like freight trains are cool.
Just like the locomotive. I don't know what it is, but I'm like.
When I was living in Fort Lauderdale, between downtown, there was one. I remember. You could get caught, and it would just.
I remember, yeah.
You'd have to wait.
Yeah. I don't know what I think it's fascinating. I don't know.
This is weird. I need you to know that this is weird.
I had a feeling. That's why I called it an addiction from the start.
Yeah.
It's not a hobby. This is not. I'm not really engaging. My Instagram feed is just locomotives right now.
It would be funny. It's like, like your mom knocks on the door when you're a kid, and you're like, "What are you doing in there?" And you're like, you're like closing things down. You're like, "Porn." You like panic, but instead it's just trains all over your screens.
Really, I got a locomotive hat on. I'm in overalls, and I got one of those wooden train whistles. Like, yeah. Don't come in here. Don't come in here.
Yeah.
Don't come in here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's an addiction. Like I said, it's an addiction, and I know I'm not the only one. So, if anyone else shares this addiction or has their just feed is just covered with locomotives, freight trains, let me know. Let me know so I know I'm not alone, please.
You're the only person I've ever met that has told me that they have a thing for trains.
It's wild. They just,
It definitely is wild. That's the thing. It's wild for sure. Wild.
I can see how it's wild, but I don't know, man. Like it just
when a train goes by, I'm watching the train. I'm not lying to you. I watch a train. We have a transit system right here that takes you through the city. Not as cool.
It's not, but that's not that cool. I'm not into that. I'm not into the transit system.
Not into all trains.
I'm not into the metro. I'm not into the metro subway trains. I've been on those.
Not into metro
I've been on
trains.
those a bunch. I've been on those a bunch.
Right. You've been on those metros.
I'm into like the fucking freight trains.
Nothing's better than a train going by when you're blackout drunk and you're like, wow.
Honestly, that may have been where it started. You know?
It could be. Like, you're just drunk and you walk out and you're like, this high speed thing in front of me is just ripping at 150, man. If I step in front of it.
And I've seen so many videos of derailments, and I think that's one other thing. It is like there's a fear thing. And I'm like watching it so close to this thing. Like this thing fucking one thing buckles, this whole thing's coming down, we're dead.
That's it.
And they're just constantly going.
When trains are still being made.
I think it's sick. I don't know. Would I want to do that job? Absolutely not. It sounds like a miserable job. It sounds like you're just away.
Just sitting there. Just clicking a button.
And I don't know if I want to do it. But
no, fuck that.
This week in particular, I've been watching a bunch of trains just driving by on YouTube.
Just trains.
Come on now. I know there's people out there. There's just something about freight trains. It's exciting.
Find out. There's got to be someone else out there of our followers that's also like, fuck, this guy gets it. He gets the trains thing. Not a lot of people get it, but you get it, Manny. Trains.
I don't know if I got it right now. I got the bug right now. I'll be honest. I got the bug.
I don't know if I've ever had an addiction to something unusual that I've gotten into like a rabbit hole of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I go down them on conspiracy theories a lot. Those will catch me. And then it's like, if you believe in aliens, then you believe that Winston Churchill was not a real person. I'm like, okay. Gotta watch this one.
This week in particular, it's freight trains. Who knows what it'll be next week? But really into the diesel engines of these freight trains too.
Right.
Crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
Maybe there's like a train expo in which you could see trains doing cool shit.
I don't know, but I might look around.
I know what you're doing tonight.
I might look around. If it's within driving distance, I might check it out.
Yeah.
But we'll see. All right, that's it. I had to confess, so don't beat me up in the comments. I opened up. This is a safe space, but
safe space.
If you've been nicked with the bug of locomotives, let me know.
Moon Juice Galactic IPA, no good. I'm not having this at dinner. I'm not having this at a tailgate. Let me give you one more sip, which I've been sparingly having throughout this whole episode.
Yeah, graciously. Thank you. Yep. Face says it all.
If you like a super heavy IPA, 7.3%, that's similar to what the oil is that you put into your lawnmower, this is the beer for you. 1 through 10, 4. 3.94. I mean, it is a beer. It'll get me drunk, so that's where it gives you the scale. Not a good beer. Moon Juice IPA. Wash.
Boom. Okay, I got something a little bit better for you. I got St. Archer Gold, ultralight beer. Let's go. Boom.
Bring me through it.
It's a light beer. You're going to have this at dinner. You're going to have this at a tailgate. You're going to have this on a locomotive. You're going to have this beer. So good. It's good. I mean, it's so good. It's a light beer. It's not so good. This is a 6.3. It's okay. It's a light beer. It's all right. Middle, a little bit better than middle of the road. It's good. Yeah. St. Archer Gold. Good. If you can find it. Yeah. It's good beer. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. And let me know about these trains. I know There's other people out
Someone's
there
out
addicted because these videos have like 275,000 views, 1 million views. People
That's
are watching
crazy.
these videos. I know I'm
Huge
not the only one out there. So let me know. Let me know in the comments down below that locomotives also fascinate you. I don't know what it is. I don't got an answer for you, but that's it. I'm going to just shut up about it now. Mike,
Yes.
anything else?
That's it. We'll see you next week for the next episode. We'll see what happens at the PGA Championship, and we'll let you know how the 9 for 9 challenge goes. That'll be all for us at IHAB.
That's it. Good night, everybody.